Hello people, today we are going to find the largest and the smallest element in the array. It's one of the most asked interview questions. So let's start with the largest one. So what I'm going to do first, let's take the largest as the first element for now. So if the large is less than your I, that is a number, then replace it with the I. So what I've done here, initially I've taken the first element as my large, then I'm going to loop to my array. Now when I'm using this for off, so what it does is we are looping to the number, but if I'm using for in, like instead of using off I'm using in, so it's going to be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let me show you what I'm saying. So here you can see if I'm going to console.log the num, if I'm using for off, so it's going to return the values as you can see here. And if I'm going to use in, so it's going to basically loop like 0 1 to the array position it shows. So this is how we are going to find. So we are going to loop, we are going to compare it with large, that is this variable, every time. And if it is smaller than the number in current loop, we are going to replace the large with that number, and in the end it's going to return me the large, that is 78. Now let's write a code for finding the smallest. So again I'm going to do is I'm going to create a variable called as small, and I'm going to loop towards the whole array. Now if your small is greater than the number in the array, then replace it with the variable which I've created. So this way, okay, it is small. So it's returning 1. So what I'm doing here, so initially the first number will be my small, and then I'm going to loop to the whole array, and I'm going to compare the small variable with the each number, and I'm checking that if the value which is stored in the small, if it is even greater than the current loop or number, replace it basically. So in the initially if the value is 2, so 2 will be compared with 1. Is my 2 greater than 1? So if it is 1, replace it. So now my small will be 1. So if the 1 is greater, like basically the loop, if it is greater, then just replace it. So this way we are going to find the smallest number.